Alex Answer here with our final video of the day. So I'm thinking about condensing a lot of my news reporting to maybe a one time a week video where I get out the information. And so for those interested in, for example, the news updates, I think it'll be more convenient for my particular demographic. Because when I look at the videos that you're watching, when I look at the videos that you're enjoying and the videos that I happen to enjoy doing the most, it's not the news. It's being myself. It's speaking from the heart. And I actually thought, well, maybe if I just started doing more news and information, it would bring in more viewers. And the reality is, most of you prefer me to continue just being myself. It doesn't have to be $1 million studio. It's really about the content. A lot of compliments on staying true to my independence, although I've gotten hundreds of negative comments. Again, for those of you that are in the audience, don't take offense to some of the things that I'm bringing up in the videos. There's actually a lot of anger that's been thrown at me for the things that I'm saying. The thing is, I'm not going to compromise. Some of these things need to be said. So I'm going to start spreading out my commentary, also keeping my focus on the Gnostic information. I want to thank those of you that have sent me messages recently, letting me know that you, in some cases, prefer that content to the news and information. When you let me know that, like down in the comment section, you give me a better idea, because I'm not having a great time necessarily looking at news. And I think that if you find out what you're good at, don't force it to be something else. If you have a strength in one area, fine, but that's not going to be the dominant side of this channel. News, every now and then I go through a phase. You could say it's once every couple of years, or once a year, or several times a year, where I'll pump out a lot of news. Because the truth of the matter is, it's difficult to survive on YouTube when the AdSense is plummeting, and we go through certain seasons where, it's winter and the money's just not there and the donations aren't coming in. So I start thinking, geez, well, what can I do to get more viewers? And in the end, it should be putting out more content, but putting out more content speaking from the heart. Even if I have haters, even if people tell me, certain things or throw insults at me, it seems that for those of you that have supported me in the past and even recently, the $40 or $50 that came in the last week was exactly what was needed to make the rest of my land payment. And so even though it may not be much to you, $5 or $10, when a few of you do it within a week, and that happened, 3 of you did, and it amounted to $50, and that $50 got me somewhere, literally. There'll be like $10 left in the bank account after this check is processed, after the 4th or 5th, and then the next payment would be Google, and then we're going through this plummet. So, I'll tell you what, I can't wait to have enough to have a car, to be able to go out, relax, step back from this YouTube stuff, and make some money doing regular work again. But I got to wait till the season. Got to get through this. January 3rd, 2016. I also got cabin fever, haven't had meat in a period in time, and I've been eating the stove cutouts and the quinoa, and I just haven't gotten out enough. I've been really cooped up. And it's like, in light of all this that's going on, and I'm able to focus on so many different things, so I spread my energy out. And as you can see, I'm capable of doing a lot of work all day long. But in the end, where am I at? Where am I at? $1.50, $2 an hour on average, no shit, for the work that I put into YouTube. And even less if I do news videos. Talking like making a quarter. You're like making a quarter off of some videos. They're like 500 views. A friggin' quarter. Did you know that? Now you know. So, making better quality content, even having a few of you contribute, $1 per subscription for a VOD would be way better than a quarter for a friggin' news video. I'm done with that. If anything, I'll do a news program where I cover this stuff. I'm going to be covering a lot more real talk. So I want to let you know that the comment section is open for letting me know what your favorite content is. If it's spiritual, if it's archon, if it's Gnostic, if it's meditation, if it's other things, if it's society, if it's relationships, if it's off-grid, get specific, and I'll probably address it in a future video.